welcome to my channel. My name is Mara. If you're new here, I'm pulling myself back. I started my new budgeting journey about a month ago, and I obviously didn't know what I was doing. I just started the cash envelope system because I saw so many people on YouTube doing it and how it has helped and changed people's lives financially. And I just needed to do something because I was rapidly going through my savings, and I just knew I had to change my lifestyle in order for me not to end up being in debt, which thankfully I'm not yet. Just a quick little recap if you're new. I am 23 years old, gonna turn 24 in October this year. I am a recent college grad. I graduated 2 years ago, and shortly after I graduated I moved out of my mom's house with my boyfriend. So I split everything with him, and I am thankful that I had a job waiting for me right after college. I hustled and I made it. Definitely not the best paid job, but you know, I just graduated, so slowly but surely getting there. And I'm actually doing this right now because at my current job I'm just getting a raise, and now I'm gonna be able to do more with my money, but I want to be smart about it. So when I started this, I didn't set any goals for my sinking funds, so I'm kind of just going with the flow. Then when I started doing it, I realized like, oh, like I kind of want to have this much to feel comfortable, you know? So now I want to set myself some goals, and also I just started with a couple because I didn't want to overdo it and get overwhelmed, but now that I'm used to it, I realized I could add a couple more that would be nice to have for my sinking funds. And I guess one that I forgot to put here is my so let me show you guys what my normal like budgeting looks like. So this is what my normal budgeting looks like. This was my first monthly, not my first one actually, my second one. So I obviously have rent, I have gas, groceries, car insurance, health insurance, gym, internet, TV, Netflix, Spotify, Hulu, phone. Mom is something I want to be giving my mom every month, just like a little allowance, just to say thank you, you know, for everything she's done for me. And she's about to retire, so this will be nice for her just to have, so she could save or do whatever she wants with it. Spending, this is basically like eating out, beauty, meter, like, you know, just I guess whatever didn't have a category, I was just kind of pulling from this. But I'm gonna break it down a little bit more, which you guys will see soon in this video. And then I did a travel, cart maintenance, and gifts / Christmas was just one. Online savings is just something for me to account for my like budget. And I added one for my boyfriend so we could do just like random things together, like that I would obviously pay for. Adulting, this is what I called like just things I obviously don't want to pay for, but I'm an adult so I have to. So like if I go to get dental work, it comes out of here. My passport fees comes out of here. If I have to pay for my ID renewal, it comes out of here. You know, just like annoying adulting stuff will come out of this pocket or this envelope. And then I started doing the $1, or well, I haven't started doing the $1 challenge. I wanted to, but I just haven't done it. I started CoinJar, not going too well because I pay everything with my credit and debit cards and just pay myself back after a week or so of spending. So obviously I'm not really getting that many coins, but I did start, I ended up doing 32, so 32-week challenge. I obviously wanted to do the 52, but I started halfway through the year, so I thought 32 would be a great way to start. But obviously I'm getting more income now and I'm getting used to this, so I'm gonna do some changes. So that's what we're gonna be doing today, and I'm gonna be setting goals for my envelopes. So let's start right here. These are more of my sinking funds. Obviously my spending will still vary depending on what my priority is per paycheck, but I am going to be adding new envelopes. So some of the new envelopes I'm going to be adding will be phone. I currently have the iPhone 10 and it's fine, but I am such a tech junkie. Like, I obviously would love to have the newest iPhone every year, but obviously I'm smart with my money and I've been behaving myself and I haven't bought a new one. But I think this is the third year that I haven't upgraded, and I really want to upgrade soon. So I'm just gonna start an envelope and, you know, start saving for a new phone. The next one will be a new car. I actually just got a new car. It's used. I got in a car accident in January this year and I had to buy a new car, but I obviously didn't want to get in debt, so I just bought a used car. And that's kind of what started my budgeting journey, because I spent most of my savings in this car that I just bought. So I don't want to put myself in that same position if this happens again. So I think I want to slowly start saving again for just a new car, because I'm honestly not in love with it. So it's either for a new car or down payment for a new car, if that makes sense. A new car, a new used car, or a down payment for a new car. So just slowly in the background start saving for that. Another envelope that I'm adding, and I got this idea from, I believe her YouTube name is All Things Plans. If I messed it up, I'll like put it up here. But I really love her videos. She was like one of the first ones I found when I started looking at like budgeting videos, and I just love her and her videos. And she has a functions envelope, and she uses that for like if she's going to like a get together, or she's having her own little get together at her house or whatever, like that money is used for that. So like if she needs to take something to someone's barbecue, or she's having something for herself, she uses that. And I love having get-togethers at my house, and obviously we have a lot of get-togethers. Like, I'm young, we're, you know, trying to live it up right now. So this is useful because right now I've been taking it out of my spending money or like groceries, and I don't know, I think it just deserves its own little envelope. So that will be a new envelope that I'll be adding, and let me just star the ones that are going to be new so we could just keep track of those. Next, I'm going to be adding a beauty. I didn't think I was going to need one, but like I haven't gotten my nails done because I don't want to take it out of my spending, or like my spending has been eating my spending has been depleted by other things, so like I just haven't had money for it. And it's okay, like I'm giving myself a break because I had acrylics recently. I don't know if you guys could tell. So yeah, but I like also want to get new makeup, so I'm like, okay, I just should give myself an envelope. That way I also limit myself like when I spend, and that was so off, but whatever. And I think that's all for now. I obviously, another big one that I'm technically not gonna do an envelope for right now, or I guess I'll write it down, but it's not gonna have an envelope, I guess, until the end of the year. And that's gonna be for a house. So I am saving for a house down payment, and my savings are actually for that. I guess you could call them like my emergency savings, because you know, if something happens, then I will obviously touch that money. But for now, I'm saving for a house down payment. And since I'm doing a 32-week challenge, that was my goal. Like, okay, this money that I'm saving, I will put it towards my savings for the house down payment. But with my new raise, I think I will be able to do the 52-week challenge and finish it by the end of this year, and that should save me about or $5,000. I don't know exactly the exact denomination, but it should be around $5,000. Sorry, I'm like, my mouth is dry. So that's why I'm saying, like, technically it's not gonna have an envelope, but like once that savings is done, then I'll transfer that into its house envelope and then just restart next year, if that makes any sense. But yeah, so now that we have all my new envelopes, let's go over the goals I have for them. And also, funny thing, yesterday, like really late at night, I was like brainstorming, and my boyfriend put Jose's new truck and he put $1 million. I'm like, okay, sir, yeah, we're gonna save $1 million for you. But anyways, yes, let's get started. So I'm like, what pen should I use? Let's do a purple for fun, or should we do green for money? Let's be cheesy. Okay, so some of them are gonna have short-term goals and long-term goals. So for my mom, short-term, I want to save. Oh, this one's still new. Hold on. There you go. Short-term, I want to save $500, and I'll put ST here for short-term. And this will be by August 15. So my mom's birthday is around this date, and I'm actually traveling like the day before her birthday. So this is why I want to have this much by this date, and then I will just start over after that. Long term, I want to do $100 a month, and I'm gonna give it to her monthly. So I am gonna, because I was thinking, like, should I save up again until Christmas and then give it to her? Because that's the other idea I could do. So I don't know. What do you guys think? I guess I'll just do 100 monthly. This is my long term. And you guys in the comments, let me know, what do you think is best? Should I give it to her monthly after August 15th? So like September, like at the end of September, I would give her $100. Same thing for October, November, December. Or should I save it all up again and give it to her for Christmas? And then once the new year starts, then I'll just give it to her monthly. What do you guys think? Please let me know in the comments. And then the next one is travel. So this one's gonna have a short term and a long term as well, because I do have travel in August. So let's make the math of that. So I want to save $400 as a buffer for my travel, because those days I won't be working, and I think $400 works for my budget. And then on top of that, I obviously still need, I already bought my plane ticket, but I need just money to travel, like, I mean, you know, to spend over there. So I think 800 would be 300 for spending. I'm going to Mexico, so I don't need like a ton of money, but I think 400 and probably 300 more, that's 700. Okay, so 700 is my short term, and I'm also gonna do by August 15. And then after that, I think my next goal again will be $1,000. But I do like small little trips, obviously, because we'd like to do that. We like to do weekend getaways. We live in LA, so everything's pretty close to us. So technically, I'm okay if it doesn't hit 1,000 right away, but I think that's the goal I'm always gonna be aiming for. 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. Every time I take it out, okay, now I have to hit 1,000 again, if that makes sense. So yeah, so let's just do that. I do want to go to Hawaii, and obviously that's super expensive, So I don't even know if 1,000 would be enough to cover my part of things. But I think 1,000 for now is good. We could always adjust. And then car maintenance. I also want to do $1,000. This is just for car maintenance if things start to act up. Obviously car maintenance is way more than $1,000 because I spent way more than $1,000 fixing my new used car that I got. I had to get like alignments and new tires and blah 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 blah, like so much money. But I think that's a good place to start, and then we'll keep building up. But like, this is my first goal, $1,000. Next is gifts, and this is also Christmas. So short term, I'm gonna be wanting to save $500, and that short term by, let me just put December, because you know, Christmas. But I also take out money when I go to birthday parties and, you know, baby showers and all that stuff. So I'm not gonna be obviously upset if I don't get there, but like close enough would be ideal. Next is Jose, which is my boyfriend. I have a short-term goal of 105 because that's how much a recent anniversary gift I bought him costed me. So after I get there, then I'll pay myself back and then start over, because I just started this, so I haven't had enough time to, you know, save up for our anniversary. So I'm just using my buffer money for now for that part of it. But it doesn't matter how long it takes me, just short term I want to save that. Then I want to save I was gonna say 300, but I think 500 would be nice, and then I could also keep, you know, use it and then always want to go back to 500 to always have there. So that'll be my long term. Next is adulting. Short term I would be like 500, but I'm just gonna leave it like that. I need to do some dental and like a physical checkup, and I honestly don't know how much that's gonna be because I haven't had medical insurance in a couple years. Since I got off of my mom's, I just haven't had it. So I don't know, and I've been putting it off, and I really need to do it. So my goal is 500, and I'm hoping that will be good enough to cover that stuff. So we'll see. And the new phone, I want to save 1,200. I believe that's how much my phone costed me because I got the most expensive one with the highest gigabytes. It was like the 264. And I will never go back to anything less because I don't have to stress about having to erase photos. I mean, now it's like telling me low storage, but it's just because I've been lazy about erasing photos. But now I just need to go back and erase like the multiple photos of things. But that will be that. And then I would love to do it by the end of the year. So I'm also gonna put by December, but I would love by my birthday. But like, I don't know, I would have to go hard. So I don't know. Right now I don't need it. So if my phone starts to act up, then we'll bump it up, but it's not that high of a priority. So next is new car, and I think 5,000 is safe for like a down payment. I know a new used car is gonna be more than 5,000, but just for my mental sanity, I think 5,000 is like not too high of a number, but not too low, like somewhere safety, because then if something happens, then I could just take out money from my savings in my bank account, like my buffers. So right now I'm just gonna try to hit 5,000 or picture 5,000 as my goal. Functions, I think I wanna do $300 because, you know, alcohol is expensive. If you want to buy a bottle, half of it's gone already, you know, like a good tequila bottle. So I think 300 is fine, and then if I spend money, then just keep getting back to this goal, you know. beauty. I didn't put beauty in my like notes yesterday, so now I have to come up with something. I mean, I didn't put a number for beauty, but I'm thinking like, because nails is like $50 to $60 every time you get them done. If I want acrylics or something, or a pedicure, it's like $80 if I do both. So I'm thinking to start $200, like that would be a good, and then try to keep it there every time I spend, go back to 200. And then house, I think my goal will be, this is so scary to say, like yikes, I think 18,000. I'm obviously going to be a new home buyer, so there'll be some good programs for me for loan options, but I think 18,000 is a good place to start. And let's just not even talk about the housing market here in the LA area, because then I get discouraged, but we're just gonna be optimistic and say 18,000. I'm like a third there on just like my buffer money that I've been saving, and then with my $5,000 challenge for the 52 weeks that I'll hopefully finish by the end of this year will get me like to 10,000. So then if I could, like, the goal would be get this by the end of next year. That would be amazing. So I'm gonna just do by December of 2022. That's crazy to say 2022. Where did time go? And then as like my priorities, honestly, travel is a big one because I don't have any kids right now, and I really want to focus on traveling right now that I can. So this is actually one of my biggest priorities. What else? Obviously, I want to hit these numbers to feel comfortable, like car maintenance, gifts is like whatever. This is just like fun money, which a lot of the times I travel with my boyfriend, like most of the times. So, you know, I would probably use it out of travel. So this is not like super high priority, and 100 or 500 is not that much to save. Adulting is like, I guess, yeah, this is a priority because I need to do my checkups. So that's a priority. My mom, I'm not gonna stop stuffing this, so that is also a priority. And then this would be my next priority, house. But yeah, like these are my 4 priorities. Okay, let's do one last. 5. Those are my 5 priorities, going from 1, 2, 3. So let's just number it. What did I say? Oh, travel's 1. My health should probably be 1, but whatever. Travel 1. Adulting, which was like health, medical stuff, is 2. 3 is my mom. 4 is house. And 5 is phone. Like I said, Jose, my boyfriend, most of the money will be coming out of travel or my regular spending when we go out to eat and stuff. So that's why I don't feel bad about not including that one. This is more of just like fun money if I could save for it, you know, like on the side from normal things we're already doing. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Hopefully I'm not being too ambitious. Obviously, for sure, this year the 52-week challenge is going to be a big priority for me to finish, but I think I could do it. I made the math of the difference I'm going to get from my raise and my extra hours I'm getting added to, because I wasn't full-time. Now I am going to be full-time, and I made the math, and with all the extra money, like, I should be able to stuff those extra envelopes that I wasn't accounting for, because I was already budgeting for 1 through 32. Now I'm just adding 33 to 52, if that makes sense. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Leave me comments down below. I would love to chat with you guys. Please like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you're new, and I would love for you guys to stick around and follow along with my journey. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.